Hello friends, today we are going to start the new topic which is called G sharp minor and the double sharp. Okay, so let's first talk about the G sharp minor. So you know the G sharp minor is relative of B major, relative of B major. Okay, and the key signature for B major is your 5 sharps, right? Which is fat, cat, goes down, and. So these are the 5 notes which will be sharp. Okay. Now you can see here the sharp minor relative of B major. Here it is the natural, melodic, and harmonic forms. Now what they are showing you, we are learning about the double sharp. Okay. So we know about the natural sign and the sharp and the flat. But now in this one, we're talking about the double sharp. Double sharp, that means which is a sign you put as a cross. Okay. So how do we get that double sharp? So now first we'll see from here in G natural minor, you'll start from the first degree, that is your 2, 3. Okay. So now let's write down the notes. That is your G, A, B, C, D, E, F, and then G, and then we going descending order same way. Now we know in natural minor this is how we write it down, where we find that G is sharp, right? A is sharp, C is sharp, D is sharp, and F is sharp. Okay. Now second variation comes where it is our G sharp melodic minor. So now in melodic minor, we know we raise the 7th degree and the 6th degree. So you can 6th and 7th degree, same thing, 7th and 6th degree, or 6th or 7th degree. Now, if we see what is our, let's write down here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, if you see the 6th degree is E, and according to the key signature, the E is in natural shape, but when we raise it by a semitone, it becomes sharp. So it becomes from E to E sharp. Okay. Now the 7th degree, which is this one, it is actually sharp in G melodic minor scale, but we have to raise the 7th degree. So it was F in natural minor. When we play natural minor, we have to play F sharp, but when it becomes melodic, we have to raise it again by a semitone. Now, if we go from F sharp to a semitone, it's actually a G note, right? But in a scale, we cannot write the notes 2 times. So that is why if you raise it here, so you have to put, it becomes double sharp. So you have to write F double sharp here. Okay. And while coming back, they go back to their natural position, as you can see. Same here in harmonic minor, we again raise the 7th degree. The 7th degree was already F sharp, but if we raise again by a semitone, it becomes double sharp. Okay, so then we have to put this double sharp sign here. Now, if you read here, it tells you the accidental X that is used where 7th degree is raised by a semitone. This is a double sharp. 7th degree in G sharp minor is already F sharp. To raise it, it needs to be sharpened further, F double sharp, and harmonically equivalent to G note. Okay, understood? Now, next is written, there is a double flat as well. Okay, the look like this. This is your double flat sign. Okay, let me explain this to you through the keyboard. Okay, so let's do that. So let's make a keyboard first, and then I'll explain you how to what is a double sharp. Okay, so here now I'll explain how what is a double sharp. So in the question we are doing G sharp harmonic and G sharp melodic. Now we know here in this one we raise the 7th degree, and here we raise the 6th and 7th degree. Okay. Now how it becomes double sharp in this one? So the notes we use for G sharp harmonic minor. So G sharp, okay, then we have A sharp, then we have B, then we have C sharp, then we have D sharp, then we have E, then we have F double sharp and G sharp. Okay. Now how it became double sharp? So let's find out. So the first note is this. Yep. Second is this. Then third we have this. So next we have this. Then we have this. Then we have 6 degree and then we have 7 degree. So it's supposed to be this one, right? But we are writing this is our F sharp. But if we raise it by a semitone, we're going to reach here, this note. Now, we cannot write it as G, right? Because we already have a G sharp. So that's why we have to call this as a double sharp. So this sharp plus one more sharp we have to add, that becomes double sharp. So it becomes F sharp. So that means where you're using two sharps together, raise it by a semitone and add one more sharp, it becomes double sharp. Okay. The reason is we already have this scale tonic note which is finishing on G sharp only, and we cannot have another G because in a scale we cannot repeat two notes together. Understand that. Don't think in terms of that this is a G sharp and this is G natural. No, we cannot do that. Okay, there cannot be two notes together in this one, in one scale. So that is why this will call a F double sharp. So this is equivalent to F double sharp is equivalent to G natural note. Okay, I hope you understood. Let's move on to our exercises. Okay, in the exercise number 1, what they're asking is, so we have to write 1 octave G sharp harmonic scale in minims. So this is minims, descending then ascending. So descending and then ascending. Use a key signature. So we have to use the key signature and then we have to make the scale. So let's find that out. So this is our bass clef. Okay, so the key signatures are in different position in treble, bass and alto and all the clefs. So you have to take care of that how do you put them. Okay, because the note position changes according to the clef. So let's start here. So first, so for G sharp, we should need to know which note need to be put as a sharp key signature. That is fat cat goes down. And so these are the 5 notes which has to be sharp. So let's start from F. Then we go to C. Then we go to G. Then we go to D. Then we go to A. Okay. Now let's start with the notes. So we'll start from here, G. Then we go downwards. And last G we make it here. So if there is less space, so I'll try to okay. Now, so this is our harmonic minor. So what is the formula for harmonic minor? We have to raise the 7th degree. So raise the 7th degree. So let's count from here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have to raise this with the semitone. But we know according to the key signature, this 7th note is already, so this is our F, and because of the key signature which is here, it is F sharp. But if you have to raise more by a semitone, it becomes F double sharp. So we have to put a double sharp sign here. Same way we put a double sharp sign here. Okay, I hope you understood. Let's move to the next question, which is write one octave G sharp melodic minor scale, crotchet. So we used to use crotchet beat, going up and then down, going up and then down. Use a key signature. So we have to use a key signature. Same thing again, we have to see which are the notes we have to use for the key signature. That would be again fat cat goes down, and so these five notes will be same. We have a bass clef. Let's start from F. So this is F. Then we have C. Then we have G. We have D. Then we have A. Now we start from down. So let's start from G here. G, A, B. And going downwards. Okay, so now this time we have melodic minor. So melodic minor, we know we have to raise the 6th degree and the 7th degree. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put the stems here. So let's put the stems here in this one. Okay. So same way, let's put this, otherwise I'll forget here as well. So let's put it from here. Okay. Now let's put the accidentals. So in front of 6th and 7th degree. So this is the 1st degree, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. So 6th degree note is natural. So we just have to put a sharp in front of that. And 7th degree is already sharp. So it becomes double sharp. Okay. So while coming back, they go back to natural. So this will be sharp and this will be natural. Okay. So because it become double sharp, so we come back one semitone down, so it will be F sharp, and this became sharp, so it become natural while coming back. Okay. So I hope you understood this one. If you have any doubt, we'll do the part 3, 4 and 5 in the next video, or they'll become too long. So I hope you like it and this helped you out. Please like, share and subscribe as much as you can do. That's gonna help me out to grow my channel and I can share more videos with you. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, thank you.